So, hello everybody. Today I'm going to present you about hydroxy alpha sanshu. It is quite a complicated name, right? But it's actually just a mala sauce. I chose to do this molecule because I think it's very interesting for me and I love to eat mala too. So, when and where was it discovered? First, I have to tell you that it was used 1,000 years ago in Sichuan, China, especially the middle part and the southern part. And however, but it's just discovered in 2006. I mean, the molecule was just discovered in 2006. There's no exact date for it, and I can't find who's the person who discovered, but it is used in cooking for thousands of years in China. And where is it found? It is a molecule found in plants from the genus Xanthocylum, especially in Rutaceae family. And here's the pictures of the plants from the Xanthocylum. It have a red color. And next is the general information and fun facts about the this molecule. First of all, it can make a sensation like a numbing and tickling sensation in Sichuan peppercorns. From this, I mean it the taste is like a combination of spicy pepper that can make your tongue tingling. Yeah, and next is it's quite similar to capsaicin, which is normal pepper, right? It is different, but it's actually different because the capsaicin make a the taste of it is like a normal spicy that will make your like throat on fire, but the hydroxy alpha sanshu actually made your tongue feel like on fire, not your throat. And for the fun facts, there are actually two types of Sichuan peppers, which the green one is not for mainly cooking because it quite have a bitter taste, like not spicy, but the one that we usually for cooking is probably the red one because it gives more like spicy sense, spicy taste like that. Yeah. And this is the molecular formula and structure of it. The IUPAC name for it is like 2E 6Z 8E 10E N 2-hydroxy 2-methylpropyl dodeca 2X6 10 tetranimide. And the molecular formula for it is C16H25NO2, which is 16 carbon, 25 hydrogen, 1 nitrogen, and 2 oxygen. Which the double bond for it, the functional group is there's amide, alcohol, and alkene. For the amide is a part where the double O is connect to the NH, and the part for alcohol is the OH part, and the alkene is the double bond. So yeah, the next one is the properties. So there's two main properties for all of the molecule, right? So first, the physical properties. First, the molecular formula is C16H25NO2, as I tell you before, and the molecular mass is 263.37 gas molecule, and states in room temperature. It is a solid. It is actually solid and is soft red powder, and its melting point is 174 to 177. However, it can many people also made the molecule melt into water because it can like give a lot better, more in taste, like more spicy taste than like the powder states. So it's quite popular in liquid liquid states anyway. And next is the chemical properties. The vapor pressure for it is low because of the weak force, and the heavy atom count is 19. The complexity is 363. And the application in real life. Hydroxy alpha sanshu, which we all know, right? That is most important molecule in Sichuan pepper. It is used for Chinese herbs and drugs in China, but mostly the green one is for like herbs and drugs. However, there are not many benefits in this Sichuan pepper because the only thing that can be proved in our modern day is that Szechuan pepper is good for only humans' excretory system with correct amounts. And the other thing that's almost people in China or in Asia know is like that it can use to be make a mala sauce, which is very popular and like very unique taste, sense, like many things. So let's talk about the next molecule that I think I'm very interested in is menthol. Menthol is actually things like why is it menthol? First of all, it's named menthol because the first menthol is a monoterpene and it's also a metal group. So that's why we call it menthol. Yeah, so let's start. The general information and fun facts. So it is a menthol is a monoterpene with a minty flavor. So monoterpene is actually like the things that come out of plants or things that insects makes with have like it's been like it's like sleepy water like oil like that. So and menthol is also part of many essential oils such as like peppermint, pennyroyal, mentha arvensis, and pelargonium, which is very important in like for the essential oil, and it is described and discovered by Moriya in 1881 in Japan, and it's also one of the most important discovery of molecule. And actually we like almost interact with it almost every day because like menthol can be used in flavoring, perfume, and cosmetics. Because it gives out aromatic and minty odor. So for the fun facts, there's a two types of molecule in mint actually. It's not just menthol that like it's like menthol is not actually the only main molecule that make mint a mint. There are two main molecules in mint are menthol and menthol. Menthol is responsible for mint's cooling sensation. However, menthol is responsible for mint's characteristic icy essence scent. So for menthol is responsible for mint's like icy scent, like feel like the cool, the fresh air like that maybe, yeah. And next is the molecular formula and structure. The IUPAC name for this one for menthol is 2S, 5R, 2-isopropyl, 5-methyl-isochlohexane. Known. Molecular formula for this one is C10H18O, which is 10 carbon, 18 hydrogen, and 1 oxygen. The functional groups are methyl, ketone, and propyl. First of all, I have to tell you the propyl is actually in the type of isopropyl. So why is methyl, ketone, and isopropyl? The CH3, the single bond is for like the methyl, and the CH3, and the ketone is like for the double, and the isopropyl is for the bond between H3C and CH3. And the properties. The first properties, physical properties, which is, I tell you before, the molecular formula is C10H18O. The molecular mass is 154.25 gas per mole. The state's color and form, it is colorless, oily, mobile liquid. And the boiling melting point is 207 to 210 Celsius, and the melting point is negative 6 Celsius, and the chemical property is solubility in water, which is 688 milligram per liter at 25 Celsius. And the application in real life, as I tell you before, the menthol was actually used in perfume, essential oils, and also things that almost everybody love is like the peppermint candy is like it's very yummy for me, I think. So here's some my reference for the hydroxy alpha sanshu and the menthol. So thank you very much for listening. I hope you enjoy my presentation.